All right, so we are getting set here today. This should be a good one. We have a very, very important race to show right now, and that is this one right here. Nice to see we got viewership going up here for these career mode episodes. So glad you guys are enjoying this. Alright, so let's just get things started here. Food City 500.
Bristol Motor Speedway for the Food City 500. This half-mile concrete oval is famous for its high banking and all of the beating and banging that goes on out there. But the only thing that matters to these drivers is winning this race.
Alright, here we go. Stenhouse. Going to be a little bit slow for the race today. Eric Jones starting at the rear, and Martin Truex Jr. is on the pole. We need a top 20 finish in this race to get our sponsorship bonus of just over $500,000. That would be huge if we can finish top 20. We can upgrade to a 90 engine power going into Richmond, which would also be awesome. Talladega looming around the corner. Of course, we can compete there for a possible win on a super speedway. So this is a very, very big race for us here as we get into turn one, kind of 3 wide there. Starting in the 29th position, quickly going to move up a few spots, it looks like. Just like that, we're up to 26. Just able to clear Michael McDowell off the exit of the corner. So, again, 20, I am going to do it. Because we need that sponsorship goal here big time. Trying to protect the bottom as much as I can with Daniel Hemrick going to get around us there, but he looks like he's got a fast car, so we'll try to follow him up through the field now. Stage points will be huge, of course, as the season rolls on. We're 21st in the point standings, and we were 42 points back from the 16th spot, the playoff cut line on points heading into this race. Joey Gase just got around us now. I feel like we can be faster than the 38 of David Reagan, but I think it's going to be a little tough to pass him here. Got alongside of him that time. Couldn't quite make the move. I'll try to drive it in a little bit deeper through turns 1 and 2. Still can't quite get him. We're getting close. Oh boy. Contact. Reagan in the wall. Well, that's one way to move up. 27th. Man, we're probably going to need pit strategy if I had to guess. It's kind of unfortunate that that's the scenario, but we just don't have a top 20 car yet, consistently. I mean, we've seen that over the course of about the last 5 races. We've been struggling to finish inside the top 25. Oh, contact with Michael McDowell. He gets a little tight now in the middle of turns 3 and 4. We're just trying to hold on for track position as much as we can in this stage. We're only halfway home, too. We have 8 laps to go yet in stage 1. Just hoping that this car will become faster than everybody behind us so we can stop holding them up and we can maybe try to catch up to these guys ahead of us. Dang it. Corey LaJoie is going to get under us now. Oh, a little contact here. We try to hold him back. Trying to crowd him. Oh, we got a little loose getting into turn 3. Slides right back into us again. That wasn't good. Okay. One more contact with him. And now with the 10 of Almirola. My gosh. Trying to get to the inside. It's just not working. There, finally. We lost 3 spots, though. We're back to 30th. Now we get back to the inside for 29th on Truex. Couldn't get around him. Through turns 1 and 2. Can't get him that time either. There we go. Okay, now we clear him out off of turn 4. So just like that, we're back to 29th again. I think things are going to start to go in the right direction here for stage 1. Might be able to get back up to 27th or so before the end of the stage. And it looks like we are going to stay on the lead lap from Martin Truex Jr. Not set in stone yet, but we're looking good to finish on the lead lap. 3 to go. Eric Jones, one of the drivers that started at the rear of the field. He's looking fast here as well. He's trying to pass us. Oh, a little contact with Corey LaJoie. Yeah, we're going to have to repair that damage when we hit pit road, whenever that might be. Now we're going to look to the inside of LaJoie. I think we can get back to 27th here. White flag is in the air, 1 lap to go. And we will move past Cody Ware. So we're going to finish 27th in stage 1. Martin Truex Jr. will get the stage win. All right. Well, it looks like everybody's staying out. Do we hit pit road? Give up our... Yeah, we got to hit pit road. There's only 33 on the lead lap. BJ McLeod will get the free pass, so we're definitely going to hit pit road. We're going to repair any damage we've got right now as well, while we're the only ones to hit pit road, and we'll see how stage 2 is going to go. We'll have 4 fresh Goodyears, so hopefully we can maybe drive into the top 10, get some stage points, if possible. We'll see. Green flag in the air. Here we go. We are using the controller for this video once, though, in the next career mode episode. A little contact. Corey LaJoie. So we're definitely faster than these guys ahead of us. At least the guys that are directly ahead of us. Okay, yep, we're up to 25th. We're going places. Oh boy, that's tight. 3 wide, went to the top. Now up through the middle. Dang it. It's way too fast in the corners on these guys, it seems like. Still don't have the straightaway speed. That's why we need the 90 engine power. Got front bumper damage again, but... Dang it. Even on the exit of the corner, we seem to be... Oh, Bubba Wallace. Got really loose getting into turn 3 that time. Yeah, we're going to have to go around the outside to get around Ryan Preece, it looks like. Trying to stick it. Don't want to race up here, but... I mean, actually, quite honestly, I would love to race on the top side of the track. The problem is going to lie because we don't have the engine power that we so need, but we're up to 15th. I think we got a good chance to get stage points here. We still got about half the stage left. Got 6 to go. Right behind Daniel Suarez and Denny Hamlin. I think we're going to go to the outside here, try to get around both of them perhaps. Gonna definitely beat Suarez there. Ah. Emmerich pulled up like right in front of us. Now he bounced it off the wall. Dang it. It cost us a little bit of time. We can definitely get the top 10 here. We are so close. 3 wide off the exit 4. That got tight. We're going to get a stage point at least. We're going to pass Logano. We're up to 10th. We're going to get at least 1 stage point. I think we can get more. Got 3 laps to go at the line. Hopefully we stay green to the end of the stage. We can definitely gain at least a couple more spots. So this is going to be great track position to start the final stage. Now granted, when we pit, we'll have to repair more damage again. Dang it, man. Getting tight. Getting tight. Longer the run goes. So, I think we're going to loosen the car up just a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Up to 9th. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Stage number 2. Definitely got a shot. We should be able to get to 8th. Maybe 7th. On Blaney, it's going to be close at the line. We're going to... Oh, the big wreck off of turn number... Oh, wow, that's going to gain us another spot. So we're going to finish 6th in the second stage. There was a big wreck off of turn 4, and it took out the leader, Martin Truex Jr. Or, well, the pole sitter, I should say. Kyle Busch won the first 2 stages, but, man, huge trouble there for Truex. Still got a stage point, but still, we're going to finish 6th because of it. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of damage to repair, but that's all right. Stayed out of that wreck coming across the finish. And we were able to cross the line in 6th. Caution didn't come out either because it was the end of the... We were having cars pass the start-finish line there, so we lose 10 spots. So we're going to restart in 16th, and unfortunately it's on the outside. But I think we've got a solid car. Solid enough car. Oh, stacking up. Oh, we didn't. Probably kind of helped us a little bit. Oh, man. Well, we're stuck on the top. Stuck on the top side of the racetrack. This is not helping us at all right now. Dang it. Oh, Ryan Preece got loose. Can we get to the inside now? Yep, we're going to pull in front of him. It's a good move. We got to finish top 20. We're in 19th right now, so we got to hold on to every position we possibly can here. So I don't know if we're going to get a caution or not. Overdrove the corner trying to catch Austin Dillon. We lost another spot, so Preece gets around us. I think he's faster than Austin Dillon too, so we'll see how that's going to work. Man, we're still tight. It's Kyle Busch. How'd he restart so far back? So he must have had a bad pit stop. I don't know. Outside the top 20, but we're looking good. I think by the time this car kind of settles it... Oh my goodness, Harvick and LaJoie made contact off of turn 4 as they were 3 wide. But yeah, once this car gets faster over the longer run, we need this stage to stay green to the very end. And we'll definitely finish top 20. We get caution after caution after caution. We might start losing spots here on the shorter runs. With this final stage being a lot longer, if we can get like 10 laps into this stage, I think we'll be good. If we can hit about 15 laps to go, we'll definitely be faster than everybody else. We still got another 9 laps until then. Just trying to hold on. Corey LaJoie's not really pulling too far away from us. Little by little he is. But got some hungry competitors behind us here. Michael McDowell, Joey Gase. They both started back around where I did too. We're just kind of holding them both up as long as we can here. Blocking the middle and top lanes. Caution. Well, I don't think that helped us. And I think the caution was out on Matt Tiff there. So it's our first caution of the race for an actual incident. BJ McLeod will get the free pass, so we'll have... I'd restart 32nd if I pit right now, but I don't think I want to pit. I think we have to stay out. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We need to split the strategy somehow, some way, and that's going to be the difference maker here. We need to split this strategy. I didn't want to pit and give up the track position here at Bristol, but I think this is going to be more beneficial for us. We'll definitely be faster than him. Now it's just a product of trying to pass him here. So the green flag is back in the air at Bristol. Alright. Probably should have loosened the car up, man. Keep forgetting to make adjustments when I'm on pit road. I gotta remember to do that. But we made it through cleanly. Jimmy's kind of blocking us up here on the outside. So we're gonna have to try to just go to the bottom of him and Joey Logano. Man, that got tight. 3 wide still. A little contact with Joey. Alright. Come on, car. Jimmy's got to move, man. He's holding us up big time. Big run off of turn 4, though. Gonna get to the inside of him and Joey Gase. 3 wide pass. Nice and clean. We passed both of them. Alright, now we can move to the outside on LaJoy. And actually not running the top side real bad. We're not having like a great car. Just past McDowell. So we're up to 23rd. We'll definitely get to the top 20 here. As long as we stay green and nobody else pits to split the strategy up even more. I think we'll be alright. Got the field kind of stacking up here in front of us as well. Gonna clear. Oh no! Save it. Dang it. Just wrecked Ty Dillon. No, I think he saved it. Wow, what a save by Ty Dillon. Whoops. Alright, these guys gotta go. Come on, we might be able to finish top 10 here if we get enough. Ah, dang it. Well, we're not gonna get enough laps under green. God. Right on the bubble here, 20th. I think we should be fine finish-wise. So Dillon saved it, so I don't know what the caution was on there. Well, we could pit again, technically, but I don't think we're going to have enough laps to really gain a whole lot. So here we go. We're going to stay out, of course. Keselowski's still leading here. He won both stages. Or, no, Kyle Busch won the first 2 stages. Keselowski looking to win the race, though. Came in as the points leader, too. Oh boy. Car got real loose. This could be a big race for us. I mean, we finished 6th in stage 2. Although we didn't get stage points in stage 1, we could be battling for a possible top 5 here by the end of the race. We got 5 to go. Daniel Suarez is in the race lead. Gonna clear Bowman for 11th. Ah, Busch was blocking us. Wanted to take the outside there, thinking he was gonna go to the bottom. Tried to get around Daniel Hemrick here. Trying to pass him for 9th. So it looks like we're going to finish in the top 10. 2 laps to go to the finish of this race. Kyle Busch is coming up through the field, but it's going to be too little too late for him. Come on, car. We can gain a couple more spots here. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. We're in 8th. Oh, come on. 3 wide off the exit of turn 2. That got tight. We're running good. We got a shot at the top 5 here. Oh, my goodness. Top 5. How about that? Come on, get him 4th. Yes. All right. That was a big race. 4th place at Bristol. Who saw that coming? Daniel Suarez gets the win, but man, we finished 4th by inches. Yeah, it's a big race for us there, finish-wise, to get some money there, and then we're going to get our bonus for finishing in the top 20. We moved up. We go from 21st to 20th in the point standings now. Yeah, we scored stage points, too. We finished 4th, and we had 5 stage points for the race. That was Suarez's first win, so he's in the playoffs now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different winners in the first 8 races, so we only have 9 spots left open in the playoffs, but looking good, and we're only... see if we gain points on 20 or on 16th there. Paul Menard's now in 16th. Larson was the last guy in coming into that race. We outscored him by quite a bit. So we've got a little bit of a buffer here yet, but I think we can catch him eventually here. Number 1 Chase Elliott fan, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it this morning. But yeah, we're gaining. We're gaining on 16th in points. That was a good finish. That was a good finish. It'd be awesome if we can knock that win out of the way, but I still don't think we're going to compete for a win until Talladega at least. Then you got Talladega and Daytona. We're probably going to have to win on a super speedway. I mean, it's going to be tough to get in on points. That was a good finish, but that's because we have fresher tires at the end of the race. But hey, sometimes you just got to do what it takes. So we're at 1.2 million. We're going to get just over 500,000 right here. So we'll see. Yeah, that's a huge payout. We needed a top 20 in that race. We easily got it. Top 5 also. Second career top 5. Joey Logano.
Hey, nice job out there today. You've been putting in the work and you're getting the results. Keep it rolling.
All right. We didn't really rough anybody up in that race either. Okay. We did accidentally run into Chase Elliott and Bubba Wall. Okay, so we ran into a couple guys, but for the most part, we ran a somewhat clean race, I guess. I guess it was a little dirtier than what I thought, but... oh, man, we're so close. So I want to upgrade... 4 top 15s in the next 4 races. We're probably not going to be able to do that. I mean, yeah, Talladega, but Richmond's probably my worst track. That so much more money than I don't even know. Well, we should get 3 top 15s, you would think. We should get 90 engine power too. The problem is we're not going to have that for Richmond. So I don't think we're going to finish top 15 here at Richmond. Unless we go off a strategy again, I don't know. But I don't know if that could work out for us. I want to try it, but I don't know if I want to. Oh, geez, that's going to be, it's interesting here. So if we go, ooh. See, the problem is, I think we can definitely get this. We could definitely get the normal payout. We might get the challenging, but it's all going to depend on that first race at Richmond. Like, if we get out of Richmond, it could be huge. Normal is a smart way to go here. Yeah, I think we got to do it. Yeah, I think we got to go normal. We got to play the safe route. Man, it's so unfortunate. I'm going to be upset if we do finish top 15 in these next 4 races. Yeah, it's definitely safer. You got to take the safe route here. So we did burn up our short track car because we just ran off of a short track. So we're actually going to be lacking a little bit of power here too. We'll be fine as far as the air on the suspension goes. Yeah, if we go to my team here, so close, man. We were so close to having 90 engine power here for this race. Honestly, if we could have had a 90 engine power and got to 1.8 million, I think I would have ended up taking the benefit there. So, man, that sucks. So, all right, now we've got to think here. How much will it cost to train Mace Sanders here for, man, just to get that one more engine power too, would be 254,000 technically. We can't do that. We're losing too much. We need to have 90 engine power by the time we go into Talladega, which we should. I mean, unless we finish like outside the top 30, that's really the only way we're not going to get there. Yeah, so we're going to have to suffer. We're going to lose one on the engine power this race, but it's not too terrible, I guess. It's going to be the first time we haven't maxed out on engine power in a while, so all right. Episode 28. Well, we're still on 27 here, but 28 should be coming out later today. It won't be a live stream though. I'll try to squeeze it in some point in time. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I was thinking about running Talladega in this live stream. I was going to try to get 3 races in here. Try to make this video a little longer. I guess we're going to qualify. I just don't think we've got a car that can... Oh my gosh, we were so loose there on the apron trying to get up to speed. Yeah, Richmond's probably my worst track. I've got a bad feeling about this. We're going to need pit strategy again if we're going to want a solid finish. We're lacking 1 on the engine power. Maybe we'll go out and win Talladega. That'd be awesome. Get ourselves a playoff spot. We're going to finish inside the top 30. I thought it was going to be tough at the start of the year to do that, but we're getting better and better. And we qualified 30th. Yeah, I just don't see us having a fast car this race. Should do that because you missed Bristol. No, I did plan on doing 3 races anyway this stream, so we'll definitely run Richmond and then Talladega before we end the stream. At 11:30. At 11:30, we're going to run an episode of Tony Stewart's Sprint Car Racing. We'll have a live stream there. We'll have 2 or 3 races.
At its finest. We're at Richmond Raceway for the Toyota Owners 400. Tonight we make our first of 2 stops at America's premier short track. The green flag is about to fly. It's time to go racing.
All right, here we go. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah, I don't think we're going to finish top 15 this race, so we're going to have to finish top 15 the next 3 races after this. I just don't... I don't see that happening here. I don't know. Who knows? Green flag in the air. Here we go. Maybe if we get a quick caution to start stage 3, and maybe we can pit again, take fresh tires there. Might be our best shot. Oh man, everybody checked up going into turn 1. A little contact with Ty Dillon, so not a bad start. We're not going to have the speed down the straightaways here though. Oh, and we're pushing tight, way tight coming out of turn 4. About to turn the 41 of Suarez. Man, why is this car so tight? It was kind of tight at Bristol too, I'm not going to lie. But at least Bristol, we were still good on speed. I'm going to be honest, I didn't think we were going to be quite this quick. Now, we haven't fallen off yet. And I have a feeling at some point in the next couple laps here, we're going to get freight trained around the outside. So we got to hold the bottom as much as we can here. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Reddick's going to get under us. Hopefully he's the only guy that can pass us on the inside here. Oh, we got it. Dang it. That's what I was afraid of. They're just going to stuff it in there now. No mercy. Okay, there we go. We're able to block Cody Ware behind us. And we're starting to go backwards now. I knew it was too good to be true. We had too good of a restart, or too good of a start there to this race. So we're just going to have to suffer for stage 1. Maybe something miraculous can happen in stage 2 to get some stage points. I don't know. So we got 7 laps. Son of a gun, man. We might arguably be the slowest guy in the track. I think we might be holding everybody up. So our car started off tight. Now as the laps wear on, we're actually getting really loose. Like, almost in a bad way. Like it wants to spin out as soon as I turn going into the corners. Okay, able to get back to the inside there. That's not too bad. Actually, we might cross over Matt Tift. If we had the engine power down the straightaways, we'd probably be able to, but that's just not going to happen today. Well, not in this race, at least. Again, head to Talladega, unless we have a really, really, really terrible finish here. Which, honestly, the way this first stage is going, that could be the case. We'll just have to wait and see. Come on, come on. Man, this car is like way out of shape here. We're driving it all right though. We got a shot at the top 30. Alright, so the car, it's okay. I mean, loose is fast if you can control it. Okay, so we got 1 lap. First stage is over. Alright, well, 28th, it's not terrible here. Not terrible. Dang, it's just not looking good. Yeah, no, oh boy. No, that was actually my dad. Yeah. That's okay, he knows better. Alright. So we're gonna pit here, we're gonna take some strategy going into stage 2. Looks like Parker Kligerman and Ryan Truex both pit as well. And nobody went a lap down, so... yeah, we're going to pit. Now, we could have made it to the end of the stage, but I think pitting for 4 fresh Goodyears is going to help us out here. So we're probably going to be tight the first couple laps again, and then we'll get really loose over the course of this run. Oh, man! God! Yep, I had a bad feeling. Well, so much for the strategy. They checked up so much going into turn 1. Now we're 4 wide. Like, why? We're still alright on speed, I guess, but... they check up so much on the very start. Going into turn 1 here for some reason. At least on the career mode. I feel this career mode does race a little bit different though. Not just because of the shorter lengths. But, I mean, even just in general, it just feels like the cars don't quite act like they would. Not only me, but the AI as well. They just don't act like they would on a normal race. Oh, we just about dumped Austin Dillon for 25th. So we got 7 laps here. 3 wide just ahead of us. Oh boy. We're looking all right. I'm surprised we're this fast with the damage on the radiator of the car. It's wanting to push up the track like crazy now with all this damage on the front of the car. And it's definitely not as fast as it could be. We might have had a shot at stage points with this pit strategy if we didn't get damage off the start. Because we would be a lot faster than 23rd, 24th. Caution. Well, oh boy. They're all going to pit. I think we got to stay out for a second and try to somehow win the stage with all this damage and older tires. But we're only going to have a lap or two. We might only have 1 lap to hold on here. They're probably going to stay out when we start the next stage, but 1 lap on their tires isn't going to do a whole lot, so as far as when we start the next stage. But hey, I think this caution could help us get some stage points here. We might get our first career stage. Oh, we got some cars blocking too. We got Parker Kligerman, Ryan Truex. They still stayed out too. They want stage points. That's going to help us. I think we're going to win the stage, guys. I think we might win our first career stage at Richmond. I did not see this coming into this race, let me tell you. Lacking engine power. We just got to hold on for 1 lap here. Denny Hamlin's already up to 2nd. All right, so we got a half a lap to hold Denny Hamlin off into 3 and 4 to win the stage. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Dang it. Oh, my God. Wow. By inches, Keselowski wins stage 2. I did whatever I could there. I didn't think they were gonna get to us that fast, but oh, that's a bummer. Oh man, we almost got a stage win. And we got track position because they're all pitting again, but we have a lot of damage to repair, so what was the point of them pitting? Like, what was the point of them pitting with 1 lap? Oh, well. At least it helped us get 9 stage points, but that sucks we couldn't win it. Now we're at the rear of the field, and everybody's on equal tires, so we're probably going to be slow again. Well, they all checked up, but we were able to actually squeeze under them that time. So that's not terrible. looking all right. Oh boy. We're actually kind of holding our own, at least for right now. Quite surprised. Chase Elliott leading the stage right now. And either way, it was either going to be Hamlin or the way it finished with Keselowski. So even if we would have let Hamlin go, it was just a matter of who was going to get that playoff point between Hamlin and Keselowski at that point. But hey, 33rd. Better what I thought we were going to run at the start of the stage. Thanks for the congrats on the 90 subs. Yep. We're going places. I actually woke up this morning and saw that we had gained another one last night. I mean, it seems like every day or so we're gaining like anywhere at least one sub every day for the last probably month or so. And some days we're getting like 2 or 3. Like I think during that Talladega stream we got like 3 or 4 last week. So yeah, we're definitely going in the right direction here. We got Coke 600 later today, so maybe we can boost the channel even more later. It's going to be a long race. Hopefully I make it through the entire race and not wreck out, but we'll hope for the best. I mean, track-wise, I'm pretty good on the 1.5 miles. And Charlotte, obviously one of them. Probably run the outside as much as I can. I'll probably take care of the car in the first couple stages. At least the first 2 stages, maybe 3, maybe run the inside a little bit more, but we get to that final stage, I'm going to have to run the top side of the track more. We got that extra stage to go out and get points too, so yeah, it should be an interesting one. Even the next 4 days for that matter. I know Sonoma's coming up sometime this weekend too on this channel, so looking good here. Man, we are loose. We are so loose even down the tri-oval. Like, I cannot keep this going. All right, 15 to go. Can't wreck out. Well, see, I know you can't actually like DNF in this game. So what I do to make it as realistic as I can for the full-length races, I give myself a 3-strike rule. If I do get involved in 3 wrecks, I park it for the rest of the race. Unfortunately, I actually had to do that at Martinsville, and that's why I finished. I want to say 36th, or no, I think I finished 37th at Martinsville. And then I wrecked out 3 times at Bristol too, so I parked it, but when I wrecked the 3rd time, it was with 2 to go. So I ended up finishing 5th because a lot of guys were a lap down, so I actually lucked out with the top 5 finish there. So I did wreck out, and I do that to be fair, and that makes, in a sense, that helps me race a clean race. Man, we about spun off the turn 2 there, but it helps me so I run a clean race. That's why I try to race as clean as I possibly can throughout. Alright, so we're up to 25th. I don't see us finishing inside the top 15 unless we get a caution. And this car is handling so poorly right now too. Like, even though we're supposed to be faster than everybody at this point, it is so loose all the way around these corners that I cannot really gain much on these guys ahead of us, despite the fact my car itself is faster. Obviously lacking that one point of engine power coming into this race too. I don't know. We'll go on to Talladega in this next race, and hopefully we'll have a good car when we get there. I think we should. 9 laps to go. If we get a caution and they all check up going into turn 1 again, I guess we could finish top 15 that way, but it's going to be the only way. So I guess it's looking like it's a good idea. Oh, we'll bump on Newman there. It looks like it's going to be a good idea that I ended up not taking the expert sponsor goal, having to finish top 15 in the 4-race stretch. In every single one of the races, at least taking the normal. I only had to do it in 1, but we're going to get a lot less money for it. It was a sacrifice, though, but if Richmond wasn't in there, I probably would have went for it, but I knew I don't perform that well at Richmond. And honestly, if we would have had 90 engine power for this race, I probably would have done it, because I guarantee if we had the 90 engine power, we would have not only won that second stage, but we would, I think we'd be in a lot better position than what we are now. We could be competing for a top 15. We got 6 to go. I have no clue how we're going to perform on the road courses, though, in this career mode, because we do not have a road course chassis. Super speedways, we don't have a super speedway chassis, but again, anything could happen there, and that's how we finished 3rd in the Daytona 500, so that's still our career best finish. We came close in the last race at Bristol. We finished 4th, but alright, so it'd be nice if we can knock off a top 15 here, though, so that way we only have to do it in 2 of the next couple races, because again, anything could happen at Talladega, although I think we can get a good finish. It just, I mean, you never know. You just never know at Talladega. The unknown about that place is what scares me the most. But we're going to be going balls out. We're going to get that win. Get into the playoffs, because on points, although we got 9 stage points in this race, which is more than what we even had at Bristol, we're going to have a way worse finish than what we had at Bristol. Although it's not too terrible, given the circumstances here. I did not think we were going to be a top 20 car on this final run. I'm doing everything I can to not spin out in these corners and blow a good finish, or a decent finish too. So we got an alright finish coming here. Caution with 2 to go. Wow, Tyler Reddick goes around. So they almost needed, or sorry, they almost got to the white flag. Chase Elliott had to have been close to getting the white flag there. We are going to restart on the inside too. We might end up getting a top 15 anyway here. Who would have thought that would have happened? Well, we're going to send it going into turn 1. We're going to hope for the best. I mean, I'm going to race clean, but we're going to still try to send it here. Hopefully we get a good restart. Oh, Bubba almost blocked us there. Oh boy, here we go. 2 to go. We got 2 laps in overtime. We are so loose right now. I'm trying to hold on to it. We're 4 wide. Well, they didn't really check up too much. It's alright. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, we're so loose off of 4. We got a shot at a top 10 here somehow, some way at Richmond. Who saw that coming? To the inside looking for 9th on Eric. Oh, my God. I almost spun out. I had to really get out of the gas there. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. We're going to finish 9th at Richmond. I will take that. I will take that. That's pretty sweet. 9th place finish at Richmond. That's awesome. Denny Hamlin gets the win. Probably would have won both stages, but we cost him a chance to get the clean sweep there. I don't know where he finished in the second stage, but alright, so we got enough money. And we move up in the point standings from 20th to 19th now. And we are, wow, we gained a lot of points on 16th there because Paul Menard did not have a good race. He was 16th going in. Johnson is now the last guy in on points. And we are only 10 points back. Back-to-back top 10s. Got 9 stage points there as well with the pit strategy, so hey, things are looking better and better here. We might point our way in if we don't get a win. And those 2 road courses, though, that could hurt us quite a bit. Alright, so on to Talladega. One more race on the live stream. There we go, 1.9. We're going to have 90 engine power. Well, for a max. I don't know if we're going to actually quite have 90 engine power come the actual Dega race itself. We'll see.
Great race today. This could be a sign of things to come.
All right. All right, so nothing but compliments after Richmond. We actually ran a lot cleaner here than what we did in the last race. Outside of everybody checking up on the start of stage 2. Yeah, 19. Talladega could be a big race. Even if we don't get a win, if we can score stage points and have a solid finish, we might actually move back into the top 16. It's going to be the races following that before we get back to Daytona. Especially those road courses. We might struggle there. I'm pretty good on road courses, but again, with this career mode, it's a little different. So, we'll see here. So, let's upgrade. Gonna have a 90 for max engine power. So that brings us down to about 146,000, but we're going to have a lot more opportunity for speed here. So we're actually going to look good here. We're going to use our speedway car so we can... Whoops. There we go. Yeah, we're going to use our speedway car. We'll build the short track chassis up. The only problem with building the speedway car up so we can have the max engine power is because Dover, well, the next 4 races are all in speedway. Man, see, it would be nice if we had another car, but that's not going to happen. I decided to waste my money on engine power instead, but hey, we'll see. We're going all in on Talladega. We need this to work out. We need a good race here for point standards, and especially if we can get that win and get into the playoffs. We'll see here, because I think Hamlin was a repeat winner. So yeah, we got 7 different winners. So we still got 9 spots open for the playoffs. And they're all in the top 16, so 16th in points is still the cutoff. And it's Jimmy Johnson right now. So on to Talladega. Oh, I forgot about the mismatch. Because we don't have a... I didn't even think about that. I completely forgot about the mismatch. Ooh. Hang on, let's back out of this for a second. And our work plan's already set. Damn. I forgot. I completely forgot that was an option in this game. It's been so long. Oh, no. Yeah, duh. I mean, we need a super speedway car, I guess. To obviously have the max engine and aero suspension. Man, that hurts us actually quite a bit. Still Talladega, but... honestly... I don't know if we actually want the speedway car in that sense. I would have put everything into our short track car if I would have actually remembered that. Speedway coming up next. Yeah, this isn't good. We got to do it. We still got to use a speedway. I mean, we're going to be lacking so much if we use a short track chassis. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to burn our speedway chassis up before we go to a speedway next. I screwed myself over. That was all my fault. I not only screwed myself over for this race, but I screwed myself over for the next race and probably the next 4 races to come because they're all in speedways. Actually, more than the next 4. Even though I consider Dover a short track, it's not an actual short track on the game. So the next 6 races, if you count Pocono and then Michigan. So yeah. 5. Okay, so the next 5 races are all on Speedway. So I might have just screwed myself over for not only Talladega, but I think I screwed myself over for the next 5 races after this. Anything could happen here at Dega, but I thought we were going to have a lot faster car coming into this race than what we're probably going to end up having. It's a sacrifice. Yeah, it's a sacrifice to go all in here. I'm not even going to worry about qualifying because I don't see us qualifying
Today
well
we're
at
at
all.
Talladega Super Speedway for the running of the Geico 500. Now, Talladega is the longest track in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. So who will avoid the big one and make their way to victory lane? Let's head down to the track and find out.
Corey LaJoie going to the rear of the field. Kyle Busch is on the pole. So we're going to start 39th instead of 40th because of LaJoie going to the rear. But we'll see. Alright, here we go. Green flag in the air. We need to get a good jump on this start because I'm afraid we might lose the draft if we can't get anybody behind us. We got 6 laps in this opening stage. Now, pit strategy definitely helped me get stage points at Daytona in stage 2, and it helped me finish 3rd in the race. Alright, so we got a good jump on the start. Don't have a ton of help behind us, but it's better than nothing, so I think we'll be alright. We're in the draft now. So let's see, can we get into the top 10 and get stage points here? It'd be a miracle, but it's not impossible. Ryan Newman giving us one heck of a push here to start. So much so that we got into the back to Clint Boyer and couldn't slow up in time. Oh my goodness, we're 4 wide. 4 wide. Okay, at least we're 3 wide by the time we get into the corner. Ryan Newman is helping us big time here. He's just following us up through the field as well. I mean, we're already up to 21st. Guess we're going to have a lot better of a car than what we thought. Newman's still behind us. Newman might actually push us to the win in this stage if things keep going the way they are. Alright, so we got Paul Menard pushing us now instead of Newman. Oh boy. Got a little hairy there. Oh no. A little contact with Bubba Wallace. We're close to the top 10. I'm surprised we got through that many cars at the start of the race. Oh man, this car just keeps stepping out on me, man. We don't have the aero dependency here. I'm not trying to block. I'm trying to stay in the draft on the inside. Follow these. Oh man, now they're 4 wide in front of us. Well, they made it through the corner. We're inside the top 10. We got a shot at stage points in the opening stage despite not qualifying, so that's pretty cool. Oh, leader blowing up. Oh no, we might have the big one. Okay, well, the end of the stage has come, and luckily it happened before we ended up catching the one of Kurt Busch. It looks like Kurt blew a tire. That could have been a lot bigger of a wreck than what it ended up being. We got lucky. And we did get 4 stage points there, so we can actually pit, stay on the same sequence and strategy here. I think we'll be fine. We won't have to try pit strategy to gain track position. We lost 6 spots on pit road, but that's alright. We can gain that back in stage 2. So the caution that came out ended the stage prematurely. So we'll see what we can do in stage number 2 now. Hopefully we get a good restart. Kind of like we did at the start of the race. We got 7 laps here scheduled for stage number 2. Will we actually get to the end of it? I'm not sure, but we'll see. We get to 3 laps left. That'll get us to the end of the stage. So go off on the restart. Compared to the outside, now we go 3 wide down the backstretch. Almost 4 abreast. Not a lot of help behind us. We're going to catch up to the back bumper, give Ty Dillon a little bit of a push. Oh, he's got a big run now. Race high, we're up to 3rd. Dillon looking to the inside of Jimmy Johnson for the race lead now. We're going to need more help from behind. Got Corey LaJoie behind us, and I guess he doesn't want to push us. Alright, Will and Byron drops down in front of us now. Yeah, feeling more confident. If we can steal the win here at Talladega, get into the playoffs, that would be awesome. Corey LaJoie doesn't want to help us though, I guess. Dillon looking to the inside of Johnson for the lead as we're still in 3rd place, and now we're going to get to the inside of Johnson for 2nd. Ty Dillon just doesn't seem to have the power Jimmy does on the top. That is the lesser equipment for you. We got to hold the bottom here. Come on, guys. I don't know why they're not bum drafting us, man. Where's Newman at? We need Ryan Newman up here. Newman could help us. He helped us in stage 1 big time. I mean, it'd be nice to actually win our first career stage. We're just not getting help. Doing everything I can to just hold on for 3rd as well. We got a big run coming though through turns 3 and 4. And we're going to move up to 2nd past Jimmy Johnson. Maybe Jimmy gets behind us, he can help us out. So we're up to 2nd place. And Ty Dillon might actually win the stage at Talladega, which is actually what he did last year. So that'd be a coincidence. Come on, Corey. I'm surprised Corey's not pushing us, man. It wouldn't necessarily help. I mean, it would help me, but it would help him as well. We can just tag team to get around Ty Dillon. He's just too busy on trying to pass me, and I don't know how he's staying into 3rd. Alright, Dillon goes high. Oh, we got a run. Surprisingly, in the middle of turns 3 and 4, will Alex Bowman give us a little bit of a bump draft and help us out? It doesn't look like it. And now LaJoie is going to finally pass us. Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy tried to give us a push, but all it did was get us loose. He caught us in a weird spot. Man, we're losing spots now. We're losing a ton of spots. So we go from 2nd back to 6th with 3 laps to go in the stage. And now the caution comes out, so stage 2 is over. They must have been wrecking behind us. Alright, well, final stage is coming. Jimmy wanted to help us, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. We'll take 4 fresh tires again. We lost 5 spots on pit road instead of 6 that time, so we're going to restart in 11th for the final stage. Here we go. Green flag going to be in the air. Underway for the final stage of Talladega. We had a good start to this race. We had a good restart the 2nd time. Now to stage 3. Can we have another good restart? Into the inside, 3 wide. Alright, we're going to squeeze it to the bottom here. We're looking good. Middle and outer lanes here. Might be checking up a little bit again as we get to the back bumper of Tyler Reddick off of turn number 2. A bit of a bump draft here. Come on, Suarez, help us out. Why does nobody want to push us anymore? Like Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson are the only ones giving us any sort. Now, okay, now Suarez pushes us. Waited until we lost about 10 spots, and then he decided, oh, we should probably push him. Alright, so now we got a big run coming here. And now Suarez doesn't want to push us anymore, so that's over. We're going to do what it takes here to win, but... Oh, man. Might have been some contact between Austin Dillon and Alex Bowman up there. We're about 2 laps short on fuel. If we pit, I'm taking fuel only. And I'm hoping everybody pits for tires. Obviously, that's not to say we're going to make it to the end of the race without a caution. We've had 2 of them for incident already. Then we tried to give Ty Dillon a push down the back straight away, and Ty Dillon just doesn't have the horsepower. We're going to try to get under him now. Hey, nobody wants to help us out, man. That's a bummer. Jimmy Johnson moving around up there like crazy here, trying to battle off for second. We might be able to get 3 straight top 10s, though. And we did score stage points in both stages. I think combined we're going to have 9 stage points at the end of this race, which is the same as what we had at Richmond. We've been in the top 10 almost the whole race. That's good to see out of this team. This feels like we're getting slower and slower. I mean, obviously we're lacking aero, suspension, and engine power. If we had a super speedway chassis, though, we'd have a lot better shot. I mean, the problem is we can get the second, but we're going to need help to get around the race leader. We cannot pass the car in clean air. Or I should say we cannot pass the leader with the clean air. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some help here. We're right behind Tyler Reddick right now. We work to the inside of Bubba Wallace. Alright, so we're up to 6th again. Now to the inside of Tyler Reddick for 5th. Going into turns 3 and 4. Trying to get a run to the back of Paul Menard here. Menard's kind of slowing up a little bit. We're going to move up to 4th past Austin Dillon off of turn 4. Well, couldn't quite clear him, I guess. Still there, trying to side draft off our right rear corner panel. Even 2 top 5s in a 3-race stretch would be nice as well. To the inside of Menard, we're going for 3rd. Slicing and dicing our way through the field. Those 2 Hendrick cars, though, Alex Bowman and Jimmy Johnson, I think they might work together here. Oh, Menard's going to help us. He tried to help us earlier, one of the few guys that gave us a push. So here we go. We got a big run coming to the back of the 88 that just moved high to block us. Now we squeeze to the inside. It'd be awesome if Menard could push us here. We could break these 2 Hendrick cars up. Here comes Paul Menard. He's going to give us a push. We're up to 2nd. Big run coming. Johnson got way out ahead of us. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. 6 to go. Push we needed finally came. We're closing in on Jimmy Johnson for the race lead here at Talladega. We might actually have a shot off of turn 2. Jimmy trying to block us. Now we go high. Oh, we got a lot of help behind us. Jimmy doesn't have as much help on the bottom. Paul Menard is working with us to try and take the lead here at Talladega. On the outside of the racetrack. I knew we couldn't pass the leader unless we got help. Lead of laps to go at the line this time. BJ McLeod closing into Johnson on the bottom, though. Jimmy's going to lead the lap. 5 laps to go. Man, this is going to be interesting. Losing a little bit of ground. Now that BJ McLeod's on the bottom trying to help Johnson. Can BJ McLeod steal a playoff spot? And Jimmy needs this too, because Jimmy came into this race 16 on points, so this could actually hurt us if Jimmy wins. Big run coming to the inside of Johnson now. Oh my goodness. He just blocked us off in 3 and 4 now. It was risky going to the bottom to try and make that move because it broke up the draft a little bit. Menard can't help us now. Here he comes. He's trying to get a pull. Paul Menard wants to help us out again. Johnson leads with 4 laps to go at Talladega, but we're all short on fuel to the end of this race. At least we're saving fuel in the draft, where Jimmy's not saving as much. So now we're losing ground on the outside. Ty Dillon working together there with Kyle Busch. All right. BJ McLeod pulling up here, so we're still stuck on the outside. We're holding in there. BJ's got to stay high if we want any sort of help. Dang it. Just able to... Oh, now Menard hung us out too. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, so we got cars hitting pit road. Oh, man. Just blocking off Ryan Preece there. So we're up to second with cars hitting pit road. Kyle Busch is going to lead at the line. Ryan Preece is going to give us a push. Trying to help us out. 3 to go. Do we try to make it on fuel? Is that what we need to win this race? Is to just hope that we save enough fuel behind Kyle Busch right here and we can win? I mean, how many guys are going to stay out of the pits coming to 2 to go here? No, we're not going to make it. We're about a lap and a half short. We're going to get to the inside of Kyle Busch going into turn 3. I'm assuming we're going to have a lot of cars hitting pit road as we're going to take the race lead now. Oh, no, no, Preece. Preece gets under us. He's going to hit pit road. We were on the outside coming in, trying to outbrake everybody. Oh, we got loose. Got to lock it down. Got some guys staying out. All right, so on to pit road we go. Fuel only. Not going to repair any damage. And we're going to put a half can in. Gas and go as quick as possible. And we got to hope we can come out in front of everybody else that already pit. Why are we getting into our box slow? All right, 3.8 seconds. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, why is our car so slow coming off? Oh, caution, that's why. Caution's out. Oh my God. So that's why we were slow. Caution's out. We took fuel only. We're in the lead. Yep. Top 3 still at the pit. Oh my God. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. We got a block for 2 laps at Talladega to try and get our first career win and make it into the playoffs. We're going to pull off some aggressive blocks here. Oh my goodness. They're 4 wide for second going into turns 1 and 2 already. We got a good jump. Problem is we're getting way out ahead of these guys. We've got enough fuel to the end. It's just a matter of trying to block these guys. Now Clint Boyer pulling up behind us. Harvick looking to the outside now. Come on, Boyer, push us. Trying to get back up to speed still. Going into turn 3. They're single file for the most part. Suarez peeking to the outside. He wants to win his 2nd race of the year. Oh, they're fanning out now. Boyer not giving me a lot of help. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go at Talladega. I'm praying for a caution behind us, because I don't think we're going to be able to block everybody off to the finish. I'm praying for a yellow. Here comes Corey LaJoie on the outside. Boyer on the inside behind us. Down the backstretch. We're about 2 miles away from the finish. Come on. Oh my goodness. Just blocking like crazy right now. They're only side by side, at least for right now. They might be 3 wide here in a moment. Into turns 3 and 4. They're 3 wide behind. Maybe even 4 wide with Larson all the way up near the wall. Yeah, they're 4 wide coming out of turn 4. Boyer right behind us. Here comes Kurt Busch. Larson on the very top. Got to go up to block him. No! No! We're going to lose it. We're 4 wide. We go from 1st all the way back to 6th on the last corner. Oh, no! Clint Boyer gets the win at Talladega. What? That's disappointing. That is so disappointing, man. Larson went for the win. Did Larson win the race or did Boyer win the race? I don't know who won back to the line. I wasn't paying attention. I think... Oh, Boyer finished third. Yeah, Kyle Larson won. Kyle Larson made the move on the top 4 wide for the win at Talladega. And he was on the outside looking in too, so that hurts us. I mean, it was a good points day, but... We're in the top 16... But Larson, with that win behind us, is actually going to bump us out. So we're... And Almirola has a win too. So we're actually further behind the cut line now. Blaney's got the last spot on points. And we're about 22 behind him. Dang, man. Dang. Keselowski's got a big lead. 38 points on Harvick, but... So, we did move up, though. We go from 19th to 16th in the point standings. Technically 17th in the playoff standings, but... That's a heartbreaker, man. At least we finished top 10 all 3 races of the stream. I am proud of that, but... Man. Yeah, I should be 16th. That was a big win for Larson, though. He was on the bubble. Got the win, so we now have 8 drivers locked into the playoffs. Only 10 races into the season. One more top 15 and we get our incentive bonus, but unfortunately, if we would finish top 15 in the next 2 races at Dover and Kansas, and we would have gotten over 500,000. Be nice if we can get a speed boost. That'd be pretty cool.
Hey, good job today. You put in the work and got good results. Keep it up.
Wasn't good enough though, Alex. Man, we had it. We had a chance. I knew we didn't have the car to hold on for 2 laps, but I didn't think we were going to hold on as long as we did. I mean, when they were 4 wide, we tried to block Larson. I mean, there was just no... He had such a good run, and he was 4 lanes up on the racetrack. We just couldn't get up there in time. I saw him coming on the outside going into 3, but I didn't think I was going to make the move off of 4. I tried, but... Got to give it an A for effort.
Great job. You're really riding that wave of momentum right now.
Man. We got a lot of people happy with us at the end of this race. But despite all those happy people, we just did not get the pushes we need. Man, if we would have just been pushed at the finish, but I mean, everybody's going for the win, so can't blame them for that. Man, that's just a heartbreaker. And we're going to be down on engine power going into Dover. Yeah, the 10% speed boost is going to be helpful because we're going to be lacking a lot of engine power here. Dang, man, we're not... We can max out at 90. We screwed ourselves over going all in on Talladega, and it wasn't worth it because... At least engine and suspension will be fine. Well, I almost wonder if I save up to try and get a road course car before Sonoma. Maybe we could actually become a road course ringer. I don't know. We could add more employees that way. I think that might be the way to go. I think that might be what we're saving up for next. Yeah, the suspension's only maxed out. Suspension arrow's only maxed out because it's only at an 80 there, but man, we're losing 7 though on the horsepower here. We kept the car pretty clean, Talladega. We got to keep the car clean here these next couple races also. This is gonna suck, but just gonna have to deal with it. Well, that's gonna be all here for this live stream. Kind of a sad, but I mean, a lot of positives came out of this. Really no negatives outside of the fact that these next 5 races on the Speedway car, we're probably going to be lacking our 90 engine, which I wanted, but Talladega probably hurt us in that aspect. I mean, technically, we could train May to kind of help it a little bit, but I mean, we can only boost it 2 more, and that's not worth spending all that money. So we're just probably going to have to suffer here for the next couple races again, which sucks because we're barely outside the playoff standings here. I mean, we're 25 points back. We lost. We went from 10 back to 25 back, but did move up, and there's nobody in between us and Blaney, so we're going to need Blaney to have bad races because we're probably going to have a bad couple races here. And really, the only other... Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm going to stop rambling. Yeah, down below, you see it right there. Subscribe, turn on notifications. See ya. No, but all seriousness, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time later today. Charlotte, Coca-Cola 600 here, full race live stream coming your way with actual realistic broadcasting as usual for the full race live streams, and a career mode episode at 11:30 this morning yet for Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing. So hopefully I see you guys then. Hit the subscribe button down below for more daily NASCAR content such as videos like this. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the races over the course of the video, or the video in general. Hit the bell notification so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys later.